Sadly, 2 years of war in Yemen has resulted in lots of destruction and a huge impact on the population. 19 million people, that's 2/3 of the population of Yemen, who are in desperate need of humanitarian assistance. 7 million people are in desperate need of emergency food assistance. They do not know where their next meal is coming from. So the country is virtually on its knees. I'm here now just reviewing some of the footage from my recent trip to Yemen. Yemen is a very special place for me. I was born in Yemen and spent my early childhood in Yemen. We saw lots of children suffering from malnutrition. Little Omar, who I remember very well, just 1 year old, yet weighing around 5 kilograms. That's half of the body weight of a child of a normal 1-year-old would weigh. And the easiest thing to give to those children is what they call plumpy nut paste, which is a therapeutic, highly nutritious nut paste. Very cheap, very easy to organise, and very quick to have an effect on children and bring them back to full health. DEC Yemen Crisis appeal has raised £23 million. That's a lot of money, and it's reaching thousands of people. We won't give up on Yemen, and it's thanks to the British public and the corporates and many others who are supporting DEC reach those innocent victims with life-saving aid. I remember seeing an old lady in the crowd, and I approached her and asked her why she was there. And she explained that how their situation had deteriorated to the point where she felt compelled to come and find food. For her to have to go out and venture and be registered and find food is a sign of how desperate these families are. The DEC recently commissioned an independent review and found that whilst the delivery of aid is indeed very challenging, our member charities are managing to get the aid through to the people that need it most. So far, in the first 3 months of the DEC response, member charities and their partners have reached over 200,000 people with that life-saving aid. And they now have plans over the next few months to reach 1.3 million people with assistance such as food, water, medicine, and crucially, support to malnourished children. Member charities have been working tirelessly in Yemen delivering aid. Care International, British Red Cross through the ICRC have been reaching many families with essential food vouchers so that they can buy the food they desperately need. And Save the Children have been doing some real fantastic work with promoting health and hygiene. As I'm just looking through the footage, it just reminds me how happy Ali and his family were that they had access to clean drinking water. We take water for granted, we run up to the tap and switch on and there it is. These families don't take it for granted, and they're absolutely delighted and grateful that they had clean drinking water, because they've known how hard it is to find water. And then when they find water, it's not necessarily clean, which means children fall ill with disease. We've seen a cholera outbreak very recently. That's all as a consequence of not having clean drinking water and proper sanitation. And we're already seeing the effects where hundreds of people already died. I met so many wonderful people, Yemenis, aid workers, volunteers. Whilst it is very dire, a lot of people there are expecting this war to come to an end very soon, and that they will work together as a community to bring back to Yemen to the beautiful country it was.